Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Nana Firdaus, and on today's tutorial I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful instant hijab that has ruffles in front. Without further ado, let's get started. For this tutorial, you'll be needing 1 yard of fabric. So the first thing you will do is you're going to fold your fabric along the fabric length, which is usually 60 inches. Fold it into 2. Then from the folded edge, you're going to come down by 13 inches. On the lower part of the folded fabric, you're going to go in by 7 inches to give the front part a slant. So you're going to cut from that 13-inch mark to the 7-inch mark that you just made now. After cutting it out, you're going to notch the midpoint. Place your 13-inch mark of your tape rule on the part where you marked it on the fabric earlier. Then you are going to mark the front length of your hijab on the slanted side this way. The front length I'll be using is 33 inches. So after measuring your front length, you are going to fold your fabric diagonally this way to cut the side of your hijab. So you are going to measure 25 inches for the length of the side of your hijab, and then you will notch that part. After notching the side measurement, you are going to open up your fabric back. Then you are going to take your back measurement. The back measurement will be 33 inches. So you are going to cut from your back measurement to your side length down to the front length. You can see the shape that I cut out. Now to your hijab cap, you are going to fold your fabric into 2. The hijab cap height that I'll be using is 4 inches, while the width I'll be using is 6 inches. So you are going to cut out your hijab cap, then notch the midpoint also. For the ruffles on the front part of the instant hijab, you are going to fold your fabric into 2. Then the length of the ruffles will be 26 inches. So I'll be cutting 13 inches on a fold this way. I'll measure 13 inches, and the width that I'll be measuring is 6 inches. If you don't want yours to be as wide as mine, then you can reduce it to 4 inches. So I'm going to cut a fabric that is 26 inches by 6 inches. So you can do 26 inches by 4 inches depending on how wide you want your ruffles to be. Now we are done with the cutting aspect. Now to the sewing aspect, we're going to start with the ruffles part first. You are going to hem all 4 ends of the fabric that you cut out. After hemming it, you are going to gather the midpoint of the fabric. I used my gather's foot to run a straight stitch on it twice, to gather it twice. Now to the main body of the hijab, you are going to lay your hijab with the right side facing up. Then you make sure that your hijab cap is folded into 2 with the wrong sides facing each other, so that the right side will be outside. So you are going to place the notch point on your hijab cap on the notch point on your main hijab this way. Pin it down, then align your hijab cap on the face opening that you cut earlier. Then you are going to sew it down. After joining the hijab cap to your main hijab body, you are going to fold it into 2. Then you will measure half of your face circumference. If you have 22 inches, then that means you'll be measuring 11 inches for your face circumference. Then you are going to sew the front part of your hijab down. To sew the ruffles on the main hijab body, you are going to measure 10 inches downward. From the end of your face opening, you are going to measure 10 inches downward. Then you pin the area so that you'll be able to identify it. The next thing you will do is you are going to fold your ruffles into 2 to know where the midpoint is, and you'll be placing the midpoint on the parts that you place the pin. So you are going to be pinning it down. After making sure that you've placed the ruffles on the front part of your hijab on a straight line, you are going to sew it down by top stitching on it. After sewing your ruffles on the front part of your hijab, the next thing you will do is you are going to hem the ends of your hijab, then fix beads to the ruffles, and you are done with this beautiful hijab. And your beautiful instant hijab with front ruffles is ready. So if you found this tutorial video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions, suggestions or tips you would like to share, kindly drop them in the comment section below. Have a great day. Ma salam.